This audio poem is a production of poetryfoundation.org.
When I wrote this poem, I'd just been into Sid's Hardware, which is a big hardware store right in downtown Brooklyn, and I went down into the loading dock under the building to pick up my whatever it was, and a fight sort of broke out, and it made me begin to think about material culture, the kinds of things we expect from one another, racially and as customers and as people who are supposedly serving customers. And that's how this poem got started. Chant. Fountain of speech that would render us transparent, gone all muddy at the source. Nimbus of anger, that ball-peen hammer pounding faintly in the temples. The Puerto Rican man in dapper wingtips and leather car coat shouting, "I'm the customer. I paid my money. Now get me my stuff," his eyes boring in. Oh, the no-good black man, and you, Blanco, he waits on you before he waits on me. The kid he shouts at, exploding, "Who you telling to get your stuff? I'm the worker. You're not my dumbass father." Addled subjectivity fizzing over like a Pepsi in reruns of a sitcom in which white father-in-law and black son-in-law mouth scripted barbs, actors vying to be funny in All in the Family, laugh track laughing at that redneck, that jungle bunny, that racist, that fool. Spanglish, Arabic, Yiddish, Urdu, Brooklynese, Haitian French. Cruising full steam on minimum wage labor, the forklift hefts pallets for the men to unload. Pyramids of paint cans, prefab windows, doors, horn of plenty glutting the aisles. Motors underdrone, slurring some warning to the species, but the frequency's too high or too low to be heard. Gunite-sprayed posts and blackened beams hollowing out a cavern under the city's towers. Omnium Gatherum on J Street that calls itself Sid's Hardware. If we don't have it, you don't need it. Helium balloon feeling that makes you feel you're floating, dissolving to air, as their voices arguing reverberate down pilings pinging in the bedrock 2 stories down, while in other basements other voices ripple down the girders like tuning forks set quavering, the city's granite schist singing back to the shadowed mouths carved out of neon, voices tremulous with laughter, anger, tears, some emotion too particular to be named. Thesis, antithesis, synthesis, in which all things human and material are explained in words that don't slide off and that everyone can understand, though who controls such words? Who could say them? Refrigerator, osterizer, dehumidifier, piling higher and higher into a Tower of Babel being washed by polyglot waters, rivers of speech inundating the goods stacked up. Swarming of atoms shaping into forms that stock the shelves floor to ceiling, as breath sighs over matter like a wave playing over rock immovably eroding away.